Good morning. This is Jeremy with Brindley Mountain Fire Apparatus in Alabama. About to shoot a walk around video of this 2007 E1 pumper tanker for you guys in North Dakota. I'm excited to shoot the video for you. I know it's taken us some work to get this truck available for you. I was really excited to text Carter this morning and let him know it's available. The purpose of the walk around video is so you get an idea of the cosmetic condition of the truck. So when it gets up there, you're not surprised by anything. So it's my job to be kind of hard on the cosmetic inspection, and I'm gonna do that on this truck. But I'll also tell you, for an 07 with about 50,000 miles on it, this truck's in very nice cosmetic conditions. There's not a lot of things to point out. I'm gonna point out the things that I saw that were the worst, and yeah, I hope the video will be a help to you. But it's a good truck in good cosmetic condition, and I'll try to show you that on the video. First thing we always try to look at is the paint. The paint on this truck looks really good, not perfect. I don't know if you can even see. It looks like there's just a little bit of a shadowing of something right there, but you might can see my reflection in it. It's a little clearer up here. That rear door is a little bit less, but this truck came out of Florida. And Florida trucks tend to have a lot of fade on the paint, and this truck doesn't. Even up in the black, you can see it's just a really pretty good slick paint job still on the truck. The other thing that we see on trucks that come out of Florida is rust, not on the undercarriage usually, but on any little place like this. You can see this just a least little bit right here. This truck doesn't have much of that sort of here and there ugly rust that comes from Florida from it being salt in the air or whatever. It just doesn't have that much. Got some tears in the upholstery though. Not a lot of wear and tear on the door. There's your mileage, 42,443 miles right now, and then 3,914 engine hours. That's commensurate. Usually engine hours are about 10% of miles. I did notice when I was looking that when they installed radios and stuff, they didn't do a good job of putting this all back together. That won't take any work. It just doesn't look too good. And then I guess they broke something right there and taped it back together. Of course, you got your normal holes where stuff was in here. This armrest here is good. That little armrest is gone, so we just need to get you a new armrest and put in there. That'll be sort of a cheap and easy fix. Here's what I'd want to highlight for sure. That's probably about the worst rusty place on the truck, but that doesn't look good. I probably a wire brush and some CLP, and you could get that cleaned up and it'd be good. The rear cab looks really good. The seats don't show a lot of wear and tear. I didn't notice a tear in them when I went around. I still don't see any tears in them. These things that sometimes get torn up, they're not torn up. It's a big cab. Well, you can see it from the picture of Vista cab, but not torn up. Well, I'll tell you this, the air conditioner's not working. It's hot in Alabama today, and I'm not getting a bit of relief from that, so we're gonna have to work on we're gonna have to get the air conditioners going for you. Normal little tears in the rips and tears, and some coming off of the window tint. Truck came from Florida. They run a lot of window tint down there to try to keep it comfortable. The pump panel looked good to me. It looks like at first glance that all of the gauges might be working. That's unusual on a used truck. I don't even see any that are low of oil right now. Also in Florida, these will tend to get really kind of faded and awful looking, and these just don't really have it. That doesn't look good. I don't think it's probably a functional issue, but it just doesn't look good, that water tank level gauge. Little bit of hard water stains right there. The tread on the tires look great. I'm not sure if this tread will be aggressive enough for you guys in your environment. And then undercarriage. I'll try to get this up under here. Again, I just want to be real specific. When it's a Florida truck, there are not undercarriage issues. That's just black. I mean, I can zoom in and you can see a little bit of surface rust. Oh, actually, there is a little bit of where at least it's peeled off that black layer. And there's a little bit on that frame rail too. Way a long way from being bad. Not enough to justify a undercoating process for us. But we can talk to y'all and Carter about what, if anything, you want to do with that. We always look at the springs too, and you can see just barely a little surface rust. So the undercarriage is really good. The compartments show about a normal amount of wear and tear, I think. They don't look, you know, there's some more of that surface rust. Oh, and I forgot to show you this because I noticed it when I was up here before. There's some more of it where, again, just Florida, so the salt's in the air, so you get a little bit of that. Those areas getting a little bit of rust on them. There's a little more in those bottle holders in the end. The compartments don't look good, like they haven't been used. They just also don't look abused or beaten up. Just sort of normal. Rear of the truck looks good. I did see a few little body things on this side. Got into the rub rail just a little bit right there. Real small little, they ran into something. See those real light scratches right there. This is the most significant body thing. They got into something here, and really nothing's been done to fix that. Knocked that reflector off. Probably knocked off this little sensor, letting you know that that's your stop actually, and then your sensor would go right there, letting you know that the compartment is closed. I did want to point out that electrolysis. I saw it right here, and I think I saw it on this side somewhere else. E1s historically have this. This truck has about as little as you ever see on it. That's not rust. It's because of the oh, there it is. It's because of the it's a chemical component where two metals come together, and it just makes the paint bubble up. I will tell you honestly, that will get worse. It always gets worse. If you've got somebody that's good with paint and body that can clean it off and take care of that, that'd be great. If not, it's purely cosmetic, so not necessary to do that. Again, some more hard water stain on this side, and then I did see, you know, there's little chips and things here and there on the body. I saw where at some point they tilted the cab. Actually, the bell comes with it. That almost never happens, but they tilted the cab and didn't have the bell in the right place and got that into it. And then a few more scratches. That's a scratch in the paint. That's a scratch in the paint. Rear interior from this side. So a little bit of road grime right there. So I don't want to oversell it to you. It's not a parade truck. It's a used fire truck. It's a 07 with 42,000 miles on it. But paint's in good shape. Very, very minimal rusty anything. A little bit of electrolysis. This would be I'd call it a 7 or an 8 out of 10 for this age from a cosmetic standpoint. Hope that video is helpful to you. Sure do appreciate the opportunity to try to help you guys with this truck.